Who remembers the second rule? The first rule is be on time. What's the second? Find a quiet place and stay muted as needed. Okay? Stay muted for the most part. You can raise your hands. We'll try to unmute you then. But once you unmute, say what you have to say and go back to mute. Okay? That'll help keep the noise level down. And number 3, who remembers the third rule? I'm going to call on you, Adam and Yusuf, just because I just reviewed it with you. What's our third rule? Oh, you're muted. Say it again. We want to know who you are, so we're asking that you identify yourselves. And you did that. You have Adam Irvin as your name, so that's perfect. Maybe you should put Adam and Yusuf so we know it's both of you. All right. So what's the fourth one is be seen. We really want you to be on camera as much as possible. Of course, if you're moving around too much or something's going on, you can turn off your camera, but we would like to be able to put faces to the names, okay? And the last one is be respectful. I want this to be a safe environment. I want everyone to feel free to express themselves and say what's on their mind, okay? All right, with that said, I'm going to now turn it over to Dr. Nana. We're going to learn all about the food group. Dr. Nana, go ahead.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Good morning. My name is Dr. Nana, and I'll be your guide today. We'll be talking about food pyramid, and I would like everyone to be involved and ask questions, lots of questions, and I want you all to talk. So the food pyramid, anybody heard about that before? Does anybody have an idea what a food pyramid is? Yeah, yes. Who is that? Can I
heard it from my little brother's class last week.
Who is talking? Is it Hanif?
Yes.
Oh, assalamu alaikum, Hanif. Good to see you. All right, so what is a food pyramid?
A food pyramid separates all of the healthy and unhealthy and fruits and vegetables in the pyramid.
MashaAllah. So the whole idea is about knowing what is good and what is not good, right?
Yes.
Yeah, because we want to eat healthy foods and we want to nourish our body with good, healthy foods. Not all food are good for you, right? And we have tons of foods out there. So we need to know and have an idea which one should be our daily intake. We cannot be eating all, junk, right? So, good. So the food pyramid is just, what is it? It's a nutritional diagram that is in the form of a pyramid, right? Like triangular. And it's a representation of the daily intake or your servings of the basic food groups. Each food group is important. So you need to have a portion, a part of all the basic, the important food groups. All right, and I know most of you must have done that in schools, the food groups. And who is Nasim? Nasim, morning. Have you heard about the food group before?
Yes.
Yeah, so can you tell me one of the food groups? I think we have like 5 or 6, right?
Huh?
We have like 5 or 6. Do you know anyone of the basic food groups?
Dairy.
Mashallah. Yeah. Dairy, milk products. Can you give me an example of a dairy product?
Cheese.
Very good, very good. So dairy is very important on the food pyramid, right? Because we need milk, because so many good things from milk. We get so many good things from milk. Can somebody tell me what milk gives us? Maryam, I see Maryam. Good morning, Maryam. Is Maryam there? I can't hear you, Maryam. I can see your pretty face. Mashallah.
I'm over here. Assalamualaikum.
Wa alaikum assalam, Maryam. So do you know what milk gives us in the body? What does it do to our body?
It gives us vitamin D.
Mashallah, vitamin D. And you know what vitamin D does to our body? You know why we need vitamin D?
It gives us a lot of energy.
Good. Yeah, we need vitamin D so that our body will function very well and be strong and healthy and be able to go out and, you know, enjoy ourselves and do lot of work and energetic things. Good, very good, Maryam. So, yeah, so the food pyramid was first published in Sweden, right? Somebody came up, thought about, okay, if we gotta eat food, it has to be nutritional and it shouldn't be something that's harmful to our bodies. So it was published in Sweden in 1974, but when it was introduced in the US, it was later changed to the food guide, right? The food guide pyramid. That was in 1992. The USDA changed it to food guide. Then later on, because they keep adding and changing stuff there, because you know things are changing as we're getting older and learning more. So they keep changing stuff, and they updated it in 2005 to My Pyramid, and now it's replaced by the food plate. I'm sure most of you must have heard about the food plate, right? My Plate. Anybody knows about my plate? Who is let me see.
I do.
Good. Who is that? Dawood?
Yes.
Yeah. Can you give us a
Oh,
brief
yeah.
description of what
So,
my plate is?
My plate is basically a way for you to portion out your meals so you're eating
Mashallah.
the correct portions of each type of um, um, food that you're supposed to eat. So, like, there's a part in the plate for like protein. There's a part for vegetables. There's a part for grain, and then I think you're supposed to drink milk or something like that.
Wow, amazing. So you guys are very knowledgeable. Yes. So the whole idea is because the food pyramid is very broad and it looks like a little complicated because you wouldn't know how much to eat. So somebody thought of a great idea. I think it was from Harvard. They came up with the My Plate. I'm going to show you the first idea of the food pyramid, which will give you a picture of what they thought of the first time. So I'm going to share my screen with you, inshallah. I hope. Let me know if you can see it. Good. Can you see my screen? Can you see it?
No, not yet.
No? Oh.
So click on the share screen button. Yep, now we can see it.
You can see it, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
They want to expand it so we see it very well.
All right, let me expand it. Okay.
Yeah. Thank you.
Can you see it now?
Yep.
All right. Who is Suleiman? So can you tell me what you can see?
Meat, tomatoes, bread, cookies, cheese, and grapes. Yeah.
Yes. So this is like this is a depiction of, this is actually what the food pyramid is supposed to look like. That was when it came out. So as you can see, it's a triangular, the pyramid increases as it goes down, and it's showing the portion of the food you're supposed to take. What it means is at the tip, when you see all these cookies and the sweets and all that, it is in a smaller triangle, right? So you're not supposed to take much of it. You're supposed to take less, then more as it goes down, more of more of meat, then a lot of fruits and vegetables, and the grains. The grains, they make the major block or the major the base of our food nutrients, because it gives us energy. So you need to take lots of it. Most of your plate should be the grains, which are also called the carbs. So that's why it's at the bottom. And as you can see, the vegetables and fruits, we have different colors. You know, you can see red, you can see yellow, orange, you know, so you should have varieties. So this was what it was initially supposed to be, but a lot of things, like I said, came up because, okay, how do we know how much to eat, right? Because right now you see a diagram and it's just, okay, lots of food, we're supposed to, we're supposed to take the fats, the meats, the vegetables, the carbs, but how much of it is enough for our body? We want to make sure we're not eating too much, right? And want to be sure that whatever we eat every day contains each part of this food, right? So, who is Naima? Naima? Naima is not there. All right. Let me call on Umar. Umar.
Sorry, Nima's there. She just
She's
answered.
there. Assalamu alaikum, Naima.
Alaikum salam.
How are you? All right. So, can you tell me which part of this pyramid is the most nutritious of all? What do you think about this pyramid? Where's Naima? Raise your hand. Oh, okay. Yeah. So let me hear what you're thinking. Which one do you think is the most nutritious to your body?
The green.
What did you say?
The green, the meat.
Yeah. So yes, you need the grains, but you need the good grains, because there are different types of grains out there, you know. So the good ones are called the unrefined grains. Those are the ones that are whole, they haven't processed a lot, and there are a lot of fibers, because we have like different types of grains. We have like white rice and brown rice and flour, white flour, and whole wheat. So we're gonna learn about the different types of the grains and which one you should from now on be eating mostly. Even I know sometimes it doesn't taste so good, but you have to know that the quality matters more than the taste, right? So yes, the grains. Who is Umar? Umar. Assalamu alaikum, Umar.
Oh, alaikum salam.
Good to see you. All right, so Umar, which group do you think is the most unhealthy and why?
Red meat.
Wow, okay. Yeah, if you take a lot, but you know, your body needs the red meat too. But in a healthy portion, you know, not a lot. But yeah, you're right. Too much of the red meat is not good for you, because, you know, it gives you a lot of cholesterol, and, you know, it affects your heart. And yeah, so you should be careful about what kind of meat you take. The red meat sparingly, you don't eat it all the time or every day, but we need the red meat for the muscles in our body, right? We need to have some muscles. We need to build up those muscles, and you need protein. So a little of the red meat, a little, but there are healthy alternatives to that, which we'll come to find out. Okay. So moving on. How do I stop sharing this? Oh. All right. So the food pyramids is basically based on the 6 food groups, right? So we have, does anybody know all the food groups? Umar, yeah, I know you know. How many? Can you tell me all the food groups?
Grains, fruits
Good.
and
One.
vegetables, dairy, meat, protein, and
Okay, yeah,
sugar.
protein. Yeah, okay. Meats and the protein. Good, mashallah. So yeah, basically these the basic food groups. But the basic food groups, what are they? We have, when you come to the nutrients you take in your body, they are divided into 2, right? We have the macronutrients and we have the micronutrients. And all of them are very important because we need all of them. So the macronutrients are those that you can physically see, like the carbohydrates, the proteins, and the fats. And the carbs are the grains. The grains make the bulk of the carbohydrates, even though we get some carbohydrates in vegetables. Then we also have the, the proteins, which mostly, we get from the meats and some of the dairy. We have protein there, and also the fats, like the cheeses and cream. So also we then have the micronutrients, which are minerals and vitamins, right? We also need minerals and vitamins for healthy functioning. So, but most of these are micro because what they give us, we can't really, they're little, but they're also essential for the proper functioning of the cells. So, carbohydrates. We're gonna find out the sources. Where do we get carbohydrates from, right? So I'm gonna share this screen with you. I hope you can see it.
Not yet.
Not yet. All right, let me see. I'm sorry, these things take a while.
You clicked on the green share screen button.
Yeah, I'm trying to, it's move it away from the screen.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay. Now we're there. So.
All right. Yep.
You can see that?
Yes.
It's good, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're gonna find out all the sources of these nutrients that why can we get them? How do we get them? Right? So who is, let me see, Adam and Yusuf. So who is Adam? Who is Yusuf? Assalamu alaikum. If you're Adam, raise up your hand. MashaAllah. And yeah, Adam and Yusuf. So I'm gonna ask Adam first. Adam, so where can we get our carbohydrates? Like I told you, carbohydrates are mainly what? The food, the grain groups, and we need them to give us lots and lots of energy, right? So what are the sources of carbohydrates?
I guess whole grains.
Good. Whole grains like?
Bread, oatmeal.
Yeah, whole wheat bread. What else? They're on the screen here, right? This part.
Like maybe nuts and seeds, maybe.
Okay, so yeah, we have the whole wheat bread, which is good, and we have the whole wheat pasta too. We love eating our white pasta. The refined ones. Yeah, they taste good, but they're not that healthy for us. When you eat, it gives us it spikes the sugar levels in our body. So you need to make a change to the whole wheat pasta, which is the most nutritious in our body. All right, good job, Adam. So Yusuf, Yusuf. So which block can you tell me has the protein?
Protein.
Yeah, we're looking for protein sources now. Which one has more of the protein?
Protein.
Mm-hmm. Okay, the protein is like I told you, we need protein for our muscles, right? You want to have all those muscles, you eat a lot of proteins. So they build up the tissues in the muscles. So which one do you think has the meats?
The dairy.
Well, yeah, you're right. We get protein from dairy. Milk has a portion of protein too. But the majority of those protein sources derive from meat, the fish, poultry, and egg, right? So I don't know, they don't have meat here, but yeah, you eat a lot of chicken, you're gonna get muscles, right? But we have the health. Fish are more leaner, like they're more healthier. So be careful when you eat the chicken. Lots of skin is also give you fats, which we don't want a lot of fats in the body, right? But we need a little amount. So want to eat protein, go for the healthy ones. Lean chicken, like the chicken breast. Then we have tons of fish like salmon, white fish, tilapia, and mackerel. Then we also get protein from seeds. Like you can see on the opposite side, there are seeds and beans and tofu, because some people do not eat meat, right? Who knows who those people are, this kind of people are called? The people who do not eat meat, huh? Can anybody tell us what they're called?
Vegetarian.
Mashallah, Nassim, vegetarians. So if you are vegetarian and you do not want to eat meat, then you have an alternative to meat, right? So can you tell me, Nassim, what are the alternatives to the meat? Like assuming I don't want to eat meat, so what can I eat to get the same amount of stuff I get in meat?
Tofu.
Mashallah, mashallah. Anybody knows what tofu is?
Cheese.
Well, it kind of looks like a cheese, but tofu is not a dairy product, right? It looks like cheese, but no, not from dairy. Anybody has any idea what tofu is? Nobody? Farouk? Farouk? You know what tofu is?
Tofu is kind of like
Yeah. Kind of like
Okay.
food
All
that's
right.
color white,
Okay.
and they're
All
like
right. Okay. Tofu is basically from it's a plant-based protein. It's from soy. Anybody heard about soybeans, soy milk, soy sauce? Yeah. So we get tofu from soybeans, right? It's a processed form of soybeans. Yeah. So that's why it looks like cheese, but it's not. It's not cheese. It kind of looks like, yeah, tofu. Then beans, lots and lots of beans, lentils, and seeds. They all can be alternatives to meat if you do not want to eat meat. All right. So at the tip, you can see we have the red meat is at the tip of why the red meat is, as Omar said, the red meat is not that healthy. So we have to eat a little. Not every day. You can't be eating red meat every day, but it's good if you eat a little, because we need it to build our muscles, right? Then so you use it sparingly. Refined butter, refined grains. What are refined grains? That are white bread, pasta, and sugary drinks. It's okay to have it once in a while, but it's not good to have it every day. So that's why it's at the tip, and it shows the portion that you have to have a little, right? So coming down is the milk and dairy. dairy portion, which you can eat like 1 to 2 servings a day, like a glass of milk in the morning, or you can take a cup of yogurt. Then you can have the cheese too, a little, not too much. Then we have the fish and poultry, which we talked about already. Then the vegetables. Well, we have tons and tons of vegetables out there. So be sure to include varieties, right? We need to have colors. So you should eat the greens, the yellow, the orange, the purple, the blue. Just, make it colorful. And then we have the healthy fats and whole grains. So why do we need vegetables? Anybody has idea why we need to? Maryam, yeah, you go. Go ahead, Maryam.
Vegetables are healthy for you, and they make you stronger. Broccoli and stuff like that. And tomatoes are fruits, and fruits are healthy too.
Yes, yeah, you're right. They make you stronger because we get vitamins and minerals mostly from our vegetables, and what makes you stronger are those cells, the healthy cells in your body, and they need all these minerals and vitamins. So we're coming to them. Mostly we get our minerals and vitamins from these vegetables, and you need them for cell growth, for fighting infections, right? When we're sick, the doctor will say, oh, take a lot of your vitamins. Yeah, who takes multivite? Who takes multivitamin here? Nobody? Mashallah, Umar. Yeah. So I'm gonna ask you, Umar. You take vitamins every day. Why? Why do you take that?
Because I don't know. I just take them.
You don't know, you just take it. Okay, today you're gonna find out why you take the vitamins, okay? Because we want to know why we're eating all the things we eat. What does it do in our body when we eat and all that? So the vegetables, the multivites are, what are they? We have them in natural sources, but because we cannot take enough, that's why the doctor will say, oh, you have to take a supplement, like you have to add to your diet, because probably we don't eat well of the vegetables. How much vegetables can you eat in a day? So we need all these nutrients from the fruits and vegetables. And vitamins, what are they? Vitamins are just nutrients that your body needs. They're very, very essential nutrients. It helps in the proper functioning of the cells, and also it makes the cells develop well. And the cell is the basic unit of the human being. So healthy cells make up healthy people, humans. So we need to eat to get all of them so that our cells can function properly, right? So I know you've heard about vitamins. Not everybody is going to tell me one. Let's start with Maryam. Yeah, Maryam.
I take Neuro vitamins, and I also take these purple vitamins that are for kids, and like they help you not get sick, but you only take one a day. And then Neuro vitamins, you only take 2 a day.
MashaAllah. So yeah, you're taking vitamins and neuro vitamins. The neuro is your nerves. So you're taking vitamins for your nerves so that your nerves can function healthy. And our nerves are like, what are they? They're like the wires in our body, right? Like when you need to play with your iPad, you need to charge it, right? Put it in the socket and charge it. So the nerves are the ones that are sending all the signals to our body, from our brain to our spinal cord, and everywhere it extends. And it's the one that is sending signals and telling your body to do this, do that. So we need to keep them healthy. That's why you're taking the neuro vitamins. I'm going to find out which vitamins are very essential for this your nerves. We have different types of vitamins and they have different functions, right? So Umar, you're gonna tell me one type of vitamin. So the neuro vitamins are the B vitamins. They're called the B complex because vitamin B, if you heard, they have, it's a lot of them have the B3, B2, B6, B12. So they're called the B complex. Good. Umar, anyone you heard about?
Yes.
Which one?
Oh, what did you say?
A type of vitamin that you know?
Yep, vitamin A.
MashaAllah. Yeah, vitamin A. So basically vitamin A, you have an idea what vitamin A does to our body?
Nope.
Anybody has an idea what vitamin A does? Why do we need vitamin A? Okay, so vitamin A mostly is for the proper functioning of our eyes. You know, it helps in giving us good eyesight. You want to take good eyesight. You want your eyes to be sharp and strong. Yeah. So, and you need a lot of vitamin A, and we have a lot of sources of vitamin A. Does anybody know why we get vitamin A? Which foods have vitamin A? Anybody?
Sufyan says carrots. He's typing this in the.
Mashallah. Okay, they're typing it in. They're
Yeah.
not talking. Oh, I want you to talk to me. You know, let's.
Vitamins
I can
are
see you. I want to hear you. Yeah.
Yeah, we have some of them have echo issues. Hold on, real quick. There's some echoing issues because if people have multiple logged on to multiple tablets and things in the home, it echoes really badly.
All right. Okay. No problem.
But yeah, I'll try to read it out to you. So Sufyan said carrots.
Carrots. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah. Beautiful. Yeah.
Yeah, we can hear the echo in your home.
Farouk is close to me. Farouk, can you go to the other side? Sorry, let me
No
talk.
problem.
Yeah.
Other side?
Just go to another room. I think it makes it gets better. And Nima has her hand up. So Nima, you can unmute.
So who is Naima?
Has her hand up.
All right, Naima. You know another source of vitamin A?
Okay. You'll keep muting yourself back.
Naima.
Okay, type it in the chat then.
All right.
It seems like
So,
it's catching that.
okay. So we're gonna move on. We did our vitamin carrots and vegetables like kale. You know, they're good sources of vitamin A too. And like we say, it's for our proper functioning of our eyes, our skin, and our immune system. All that we get vitamin A. Then we have
Dr. Nana, can you have Farouk Umar mute himself? We can, or really move away. We can hear the echo.
he's still. You can. Okay, let me talk to him. He moved to the other room. Sorry about that. So as you can see, we have activity paper. Everybody has this. Do you have the printout? Good. Do you have this one? Mashallah. All right. So we're gonna figure out how much what you eat today. What did you we ate breakfast and we're supposed to get all the basic from a little of all from the basic food groups. So we're gonna find out who is eating healthier here today. So if you take a look at the pyramid, we have at the top butter, red meat, salt, sugar, dairy. So what I want you to do is put an X in each of the sections that you have in your meal today. So assuming I took cereal, milk, and cereal for breakfast. So cereal contains mostly grain, right? And dairy, which is milk, is dairy. And fat also, because in the dairy we have fat too. So try to figure out what you ate today and put an X. What are you doing? Positive. Inshallah. And you have the guide here, so try to see what she did. Yeah. That's milk.
I have milk.
All right, guys. I see you guys. Some of you guys are texting things into the chat with this, which is fine. But the activity right now is that you look on that sheet of the worksheet, the pyramid worksheet, and check off what you've eaten today, whatever matches the different food groups. So Dr. Nana gave the example of if you had cereal, well, the cereal itself has whole grains in it. So you check off whole grain or write in cereal in the whole grain section of the pyramid. It also has milk, which is dairy. So you either check off the dairy spot or you write milk in the dairy section, okay?
All right, Maryam, I can see you. Come in. Can you tell us what you've eaten today?
I've just drinking water. That's why I didn't do anything, because I didn't eat anything.
So it's important to have breakfast, when you wake up. It's good to
I know, but I was late because I slept last night.
Okay, that's okay, but make sure you get some breakfast. And what do you normally take for breakfast?
Cereal and potatoes and eggs.
Good. So, but egg is good, yeah, because it's part of the. You can see it on the pyramid, fish, poultry. It's also a good source of it's a good source of protein. Cereal belongs to the grain, right? The grains, which you should be careful what kind of cereal. Do not eat those cereals with a lot of sugar in it, because we don't want sugars. Too much sugars is not good. And water is good. We need water to stay hydrated, and water aids in our digestion. And also water contains electrolytes, right? Those electrolytes are good for our body. So well done. Yeah, keep it up, keep it light, and be careful about the portion size.
Okay.
We don't want to overeat, right? So after this work, we're gonna watch a video about portion size. How much of this food do we eat, right? I can't take a big bowl of cereal or 2 cups of milk and I'll be so full and cannot do anything. Eating too little is not good for you, and eating too much is not good. We need to know the right size portion we will eat. All right, who hasn't talked today? Mohammed Ateri. Mohammed, yeah, what have you eaten today? Can you tell us what you ate today?
I ate nothing. I just drank water.
You too, you did not eat anything?
No.
That is not good at all.
Nima, you have your hand up?
Who?
Go ahead, Nima.
Okay, Naima, you ate something, Naima?
Oh, I drank a smoothie.
You drank what?
She says cereal.
Oh, you ate cereal, okay.
No,
that's
I said
good.
smoothie.
So cereal has a lot of things in it, right? Not only you're eating the grains, but most of
You
the
said smoothie.
she ate
smoothie, sorry.
Yeah, I said I drank smoothie.
I have a question.
Okay.
I have a question.
Yeah, go ahead.
What food group does Ogi go into?
Ogi.
Great question, Dawood. I was actually going to share that I had Ogi this morning.
Yeah, Ogi and
Okay,
okra.
this Sister Demi will help me out, but I think Ogi is corn, right? Is it corn?
Yes, it's cornmeal.
Oh, so it belongs to the grain. It belongs to the grain group because Ogi is carbohydrate. It gives up its carbs.
What about Gary?
Gari too belongs to the grain because Gari is cassava, right? So it's good, but you have to be careful the amount you eat because, all this corn, ogi, and Gari, it becomes sugar when we eat. You know that? When you eat it, the body digests it and turns it into sugar and store it for you to use. So the brain, the cells, they only use the sugar because they cannot eat. The food it has to be processed. So we have to be careful how much we eat because most of these foods are starchy. And when they get in our body, they become sugar. It's just like you taking a spoon of sugar and gulping down. So we gotta be careful. That's why now we're gonna watch a portion size, a video about portion size, how much you should. Right. Sister Demi, can you help me out? You have the video?
Oh yeah.
Hang on, go ahead, please. Thank you.
Just a moment while I pull it off. You guys can see my screen? Yeah.
Pyramid, steps to a healthier you. The food pyramid, steps to a healthier you. A healthy diet and our body. Food is the fuel of our body. How well we eat affects how well our bodies work and how long we live. It is especially important that we eat healthy as children as we are still growing and developing. A healthy diet and our body. A healthy diet is a balanced diet which consists of different types of foods. What we eat and drink now affects our health in the future. Healthy eating pyramid. Oils, fats, sweets, dairy, meat, fruits and vegetables, carbohydrates. Take most food from this group: rice, pasta, bread, potatoes. Fruit and vegetables. Take 5 portions a day from this group. Meat, fish, and dairy. Take something from this group. Foods high in fats and sugars. Take only small amounts from this group. The main food groups: fruit and veggie, grain group, dairy group, meat group. Fruit and vegetables. Fruit and vegetables grow on plants. Every day we should eat at least 5 portions of fruit and vegetables. Fruit and vegetables give us fiber and vitamins and minerals. How much fruit do you eat every day? What about vegetables? Grains and pulses. This food group includes wheat, corn, barley, rice, lentils, beans, etc. These are all from plants and form a staple part of the diet for people all over the world. Grains and pulses give us carbohydrates and proteins. We need 6 to 11 portions of this group. How many portions do you have every day? What kind of grains do you usually eat? Dairy products. Dairy foods are made from milk, cow's milk, but even goats or sheep milk. These foods include cheese, yogurt, milk. Dairy foods give us proteins, fats, and calcium, which is good for bones and teeth. We need 2 portions a day. Which are your favorite dairy products? Meat, fish, and eggs. The meat and fish group includes chicken and all poultry, fish and shellfish, beef, pork, and lamb, eggs. Meat gives us proteins, but also fats and some minerals. We need 2 portions a day. How often do you eat meat and fish? Balanced, unbalanced diet. The shape of the pyramid is balanced. If we make the best food choices, our diets will be balanced, which means our health will be balanced. Unbalanced, balanced. What did you eat yesterday? Was it balanced or unbalanced? Physical activity. Don't forget to include physical exercise as part of healthy eating patterns. Food pyramid. Now make your own food pyramid. Healthy diet. Make your own healthy menu and then present it to your classmates. Work in pairs.
All right. Thank you very much, Dr. Fauzia. Alhamdulillah. So as you can see, this it gives you an idea of how much you should eat a day, right? So I would like you, when we're done with this class, you take the pyramid you have, the paper, and create a balanced diet for yourself. And keep it on the wall or keep it on the side so that you remind yourself that every day you need to eat a portion of that healthy food group, right? And some healthy tips for you before the class is almost finishing. So you should always, when you're eating carbs, carbohydrates, always choose the good carbs. So what are the good carbs? They are the whole grains. The whole grains are the ones that are not refined, that they still contain a lot of fiber and the bran is intact. So always go for the whole wheat bread, the whole wheat pasta, and limit the amount of the refined white flour, white bread, white rice, from now on. Then pay attention to the protein package, right? Yeah, you have to pay attention to protein because not all proteins are healthy for you. So always look for the lean proteins like white fish, chicken breast. Don't eat a lot of chicken skin because we get a lot of fat in chicken skin and we don't want the fat, right? It impairs the cell function. So we don't want to eat a lot of this fat. It's not good for our heart and our health. So try to go meatless once in a while. Beans are very good sources, alternatives to meat, and they're wonderful. Try to eat more beans in your choices, and nuts, seeds, almond, walnuts, cashew. Choose healthy fats. We have lots of fats out there. We have ice cream, we have cream, cheesecakes, but always think about, am I eating something that's going to make me feel good, better inside? We have alternatives to these fats, and who hasn't spoken today. Can somebody tell me a healthier alternative to all these fats, like the ice cream? Anybody? Or you want me to call names? Hanif? Can you hear me, Hanif?
Yes.
Good. So let's say I want to put a lot of mayonnaise on my bread. What do you think I should change it now to?
Wait, what are you gonna put on your bread again?
Mayonnaise, mayonnaise. It's not, it has a lot of fat. It's not healthy because, a lot of it is not good. So
Oh, yeah.
next time, if you want to, what is an alternative to mayonnaise if you want to, assuming you want to eat?
You should eat it a little bit and put a little bit on your bread.
Okay, a little bit. But what if okay, we want to have a healthier choice, a better version of mayonnaise. Which one do you think can work as mayonnaise? Have you heard about mustard before? Mustard. Yeah. You heard about it? We put it on the hot dog, right?
Yeah, but I don't like it.
You don't like it? Okay, let me tell you how you're going to do next time. Take a little of a portion of the mayonnaise and a portion of the mustard and mix them and put them on the bread. Don't put too much mayonnaise, okay? Yeah, okay. So another alternative.
It's really good though.
It's good, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I like it too.
Can I say something?
Somebody's talking?
Yeah, me.
Okay, good, Mohammed. So, okay, can I?
Why can't you just use butter?
Butter?
Yeah.
Well, butter, it has what we call trans fat. These are the fats that are not good for your body. A lot of it is not good because it impedes the cell functions. So the cells, we have healthy cells that carry healthy stuff to your body, but when it's loaded with fat, it slows down the processes of the cell function, and it starts taking all this fat to your tissues, and it starts making you bigger and bigger, and it's going to affect your heart function. So butter, it's not all healthy. That's why we're trying to come up with alternatives. So Mohammed, what do you think can replace butter and still taste good? Like you want to eat bread and butter. What else can you put on the bread that will taste as good as butter, but not as bad as, butter is bad. You have to limit it. So can you tell me something that will, an alternative? Have an idea?
Just plain bread.
What? Who is talking? Hanif? Okay, so you can put honey on your bread. Haven't you? Bread and honey, right? I love honey. Who likes honey?
Nima also has her hand up. I don't know if she has
Naima, can you tell us?
Is cream cheese good?
Huh?
Is cream cheese good?
Oh, Naima, I'm so sorry to break your heart, but it's not good. we gotta do a little of it. Cream cheese is not so healthy. So, we have to find a way to make it healthy. You can have it once in a while, but you cannot be having it every time you're eating, every day or it's occasionally. Cream has a lot of trans fats. We don't want it. We should always go for the healthier stuff. So like I say, you can honey. I love honey. It's nice. And for the cake, are normally not good. So you have to limit the amount of cake you eat. Okay, our time is running out. And also for your salad dressings, you can use olive oil is good. Lemon juice, vinegar. So these are healthier alternatives, right? So water, drink water. We need a lot of water for hydration, and eat less of salt, less of sugar. Limit your sugar intake, and take your vitamins. Vitamin D, very essential. Get out. It's there in the sunshine. It's free. It's out there. Go play get some sunshine, at least an hour outside a day. I didn't talk about much about exercise because Sister Muslim has already talked about exercise.
Excuse me?
Yeah, Hanif.
What does the D stand for?
Oh, so the D, because we have a lot of vitamins, we have A, B, C, D, E. So it's not necessarily that it stands for, they just gave it a name. Because like vitamin A, it means it's essential for your body, right? B, it doesn't have like real meaning, right? It's a form of
A
number.
classification?
Yeah. Like will I say a mnemonic for it? Because like B, like for B, we have thiamine, niacin. So they don't start with B, but it's just like, okay, they group them. They were like, okay, how do we group all these vitamins? Because we have a lot of them. So let's start with the essential ones. A, starting from the top, I. Then the B, it's complex. We have a lot of B. We have B3, we have B6, we have B7, we have B12. And those Bs are those essential for our nerves, our brain function. So we need that. Then the C, we get it from fruits, citrus, all colorful fruits, lemon, orange. Then the D is one we get from milk for bones, sunshine outside, in some fish, right? Then we have E for our skin. And it goes on. There are many, right? So it's good to get them, a lot of your vitamin D.
Wow,
I hope you learned something and try to eat something out of the food pyramid every day. And I wish everybody to become healthier and smarter, right? Because we need it for our brains.
Thank you so much, Dr. Nana. I really appreciate this. So guess what, guys? That could be a homework for you. We can all do a quick search and see why they're labeled vitamins A, B, C, D, E, and try to figure it out. That was a very good question, honey. Thank you for that. So we're going to have an intermission, a little break now, an hours-long break. We're going to come back around noon. We're going to have a lunch break at that point. We're going to make sandwich kebab with Dr. Rashida. So get your recipes together, gather them in the kitchen, and be ready to go. We're going to meet once again at 12 noon. Again, be on time. Okay, guys? All right. Assalamu alaikum.
You all have a nice day.
You can mute. You can just mute you can mute and stay on, but I'm going to kind of like lock the room so we don't have things going on, but it's not, getting too distracting. But definitely by 12 noon, inshallah, we're going to get started again. All right. Thank you so much. Assalamu alaikum.
Alaikum salam.